Hi, my name is Albarcha, and today I put together a few tips to show you how to look classy and elegant on a budget. This is Luxe for Less. So for tip number one, add your own embellishments. And an example I like to do is take what was a plain blazer and add something more feminine and chic, such as like a pearl button. They really just serve to add more character to the blazer and take something that was a bit more plain and bump it up. Another tip for embellishments would be fringe. An example would be in this denim. So this is a jean I bought at H&M, and what makes it a bit special is that the fringe is intentional in going downwards and curving, and so that really helps to show that this is a unique piece and it's like more thought out. And it also has a different color, so it was intentionally dyed too. You always make sure that the denim itself is intact and is in a nice color and not with any scratches or anything. That way the fringe that's added at the bottom looks more unique and more of an embellishment rather than a messy touch. Tip number two, high-end looking finishes. This bag was around $30 from Express, but what I really liked about it was that the ring had this silver metallic finish on it. Try to avoid colors like gold, which comes in different tones, and instead focus on something more silver or dark metallic or even a rose gold. Tip number three is texture. So one way I really like to add texture to a look is if you are wearing something a bit more simple and then pair it with a leather jacket. I have this jacket from Topshop, and what I really like about it is that there's the quilted details in the shoulder and there's the metallic details in the zipper, and so this really adds a more luxurious vibe to your plain outfit that you're wearing that day. And also the leather is a good contrast as well because it's not a typical shade of black. It has more of a shine to it. Another example of texture would also be these patent leather pants. And what I really like about them is also the shine factor. It's definitely different than your typical black culottes. And I purchased these off ASOS for around like $25, but I really wore them all throughout Milan Fashion Week just because they look pricey and they look chic. Tip number four is to tailor your clothing. I purchased this from Zara. What I really like about it is that it comes perfect to my size in the shoulder length, in the waist length, and in the hem at the end. And this is something that can really elevate, a basic $20 or $40 blazer to something that is more unique and fit for your body style. Tip number five is maintain your clothing. Make sure your clothes are ironed, make sure that there's no stains, keep it wrinkle-free, and this way you just look fresh and ready to go for the day. Tip number six is choosing the right bag. And so when you're trying to purchase a lower price bag but still have that high-end look, you always want to avoid busy logos, busy prints, and even colors that may not look as good when pairing with different items. One example of this is this maroon bucket bag I have. What I really like about it is that the finish on it is like a simple color that still gives that pop of color, and it has these little metallic details in the edges, and so this really is a nice bag that you can use as a saddle bag, you can use it as a tote in your hand, and this way you're able to kind of maintain like a simple look while also going for a elegant look. Tip number seven is in choosing the right shoe. And one of the things I like to go for is look for a pointed shoe rather than a circular curved shoe, just because it adds more of an element of street style to your look. So here's an example of a flat I purchased from H&M a while back. And what I really like about this $20 flat is that it has this pointed toe, so it looks great with jeans, it looks great with skirts, and it really just adds an element of elegance to your typical shoe. So for more tips on Luxe for Less, be sure to check out summeralbarcha.com. Head to the tips page for more images and descriptions.